All right, welcome everyone to today's morning stretch break. My name is Jazzy and I'm a health fitness specialist here with Exercise at Autodesk. And let's go ahead and get into today's stretches. So we are going to start off on the ground. We're going to be on our hands and knees to start. So we're going to place our hands directly below our shoulders and our knees below the hips. And we're going to start off with some rotation today. So we're going to take one hand. So I'm going to start with my right hand. And I'm going to reach through as far as I can in between my left arm and my left leg. And I'm going to hold for a few seconds. And then I'm going to take that same arm and lift it the other way towards the sky. So we're just working a little bit on rotating back and forth, really getting that thoracic spine nice and warmed up. So we're going to reach through our arm and our leg. And then we're going to reach up all the way towards the ceiling. So when we're really reaching towards the ceiling, we want our eyes to gaze past that hand. So really turning with the whole spine here, really reach through and open up. So open up our back, our chest, everything to get us moving in the middle of the morning here. Make sure we're still breathing while we're moving. And let's go ahead and reach through one more time, reaching as far as we can. And opening up. And back to that center position. And once we finish there, we're going to switch over to the other side. So I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to reach through as far as I can. And then open up all the way towards the ceiling. Want to try and get our chest to open up all the way towards the opposite wall. So when we reach through, we want our back to face the camera right now. Then opening up, really letting both those shoulders be square with the wall next to us. Good job, everyone. Really letting us open everything up. Let's go ahead and reach through one more time. And opening back up. And place that hand back under our shoulder. Awesome job, you guys. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and flip over to our back. So take your time here. We're going to lay flat on our back. And we're going to do an active hamstring stretch from here. So I'm going to let one of my legs be straight on the ground. And I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to interlace my fingers behind my knee. So my right leg is up. Just interlacing my hands behind my knee. And I'm going to extend my foot all the way up towards the ceiling by squeezing my quad or the front part of my leg. And then we're going to go back down. So we're squeezing, holding for a few seconds, and back. If we squeeze our quads, that's going to help us really open up our hamstrings. So it's their opposite muscle groups. So by flexing one, we're going to relax the other one. Still breathing through the stretch. And let's go ahead and do one more. Let's squeeze that quad. And relax. Let's go ahead and put now my right leg down on the ground. And we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So we're going to interlace our hands right behind our knee, right under our knee. And we're going to extend the leg up by squeezing the quad and back down. So you might notice here, one leg is a little bit tighter than the other. One quad might be a little bit more sore than the other one. So maybe we're not squeezing as hard on one leg as the other. That is okay. Each side is going to be a little bit different, which is why we're doing each leg one at a time. Let's go ahead and do one more. Really squeeze that quad, letting that leg extend. And back down. And when we bring that leg down, we're just going to place our foot on the ground. So we're going to have one leg bent, and we're going to go ahead and do our piriformis stretch here. So I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to cross my ankle right at that knee of my left leg. And if this is a stretch enough for you, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little bit more, you can interlace your fingers and grab behind your knee. And if you need a little extra stretch, you can go ahead and grab your shin. But do whichever is most comfortable for you and available for you today. And we're going to take our hands and we're going to try and pull that knee towards our armpit. You don't have to touch your armpit fully unless you have that flexibility available to you today. I, for one, definitely do not. So I'm just going to aim at pulling as close as I can. We should start to feel that stretch on the outside of our hip of the right leg, or whichever leg is crossed right now in that figure 4. Really just pulling that knee towards your armpit here. Try and get nice, big, deep belly breaths into your stomach. Nice, slow exhales, really feeling that hip open up. And let's do one more big inhale. One long, slow exhale. Go ahead and place that left foot back on the ground. And then the right foot. And we're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So now I'm going to cross my left leg right at the top of my knee, the right leg. And again, if that's a good stretch for you, go ahead and stay there. If you need a little bit more, go ahead and interlace your fingers and grab behind your knee. And if that's not enough, go ahead and interlace your fingers and grab onto the front of your shin. And same thing here, we want to really aim at pulling that knee towards your armpit. Should start again to feel that stretch on the outside of your hip of the left leg now. Okay, nice, long, slow, deep inhales. Exhaling slightly longer than we inhaled. Slowing down our breath will help calm us down. Help us breathe into that stretch here today. Really calming our body down. A nice long stretch. Let's go ahead and do one more big inhale. And one long slow exhale. Let's go ahead and place that foot back on the ground. Both our feet on the ground. And we're going to now transition into standing. So let's go ahead and roll over to your side, slowly get up. And once we start to put our feet on the ground, let's go ahead and go into a forward fold here. So we're going to stay in this bent over position. And we really want to feel our shoulders and our neck relax here and really feel gravity elongate them. This will kind of help stretch out the backs of our legs and our hamstrings a little bit more, but also really relax our spine, our neck. If your arms are too long, you can go ahead and grab your elbows and just kind of let your arms hang here for a minute. With each exhale, feel your body get a little bit more relaxed. Really letting gravity pull on your neck and shoulders. And on the next exhale, after the next exhale, we're going to slowly come up to standing. Going nice and slow here. Head, neck, and shoulders will be the last thing to come up. And once we are back to standing, that will conclude this morning's stretch break. Thank you all so much for coming and watching this. If you're watching the recording, we appreciate it. If we hope to see you all today again at 2:30 for today's stretch break. And we do also have a workout Wednesday boot camp with Luis tomorrow. So we hope to see you all there. And we are hosting more focus groups this week. Our next one is going to be today at 4:30. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you would like to let us know if you have any barriers to exercise, please let us know. We definitely want to help us help you better. So we hope to see all of you guys there today. And thank you all again for coming.